everyone, I'm Sky Solbach, kite designer at Duotone. We're going to be checking out a couple of the new kites for 2026. The first kite we're going to check out here is the Rebel SLS. This is our sort of signature big air kite of the range. This is a kite that if you want to go out really powered up and get the biggest, easiest, longest, most lofty jumps, then this is the kite you want to be on. Very intuitive kite to use. Even if you're not a pro, it's a very easy kite to jump. You just steer it over your head and sheet in the bar, and it's very easy to get a really big jump. Some of the things we wanted to focus on changing and improving for 2026 over the 2025 model were quicker steering. So we're trying to increase the steering speed. And we also wanted the kite to sit more vertically above your head to give you a more vertical takeoff. That just helps you set up easier for your trick rather than getting sort of pulled laterally downwind when you take off. It's really nice if the kite sits further above your head. Just gives you a more consistent takeoff so you can set up for doing your kite loop or doing your board off or whatever trick you're doing. So the way we went about making those changes, first with the steering speed, we made the center strut a little bit shorter, so the ratio between having a shorter center strut and not changing the width of the tip kind of means that the tip got wider in comparison to the center. So it puts a little bit more power out in the wingtips, gives you a little bit more feel through the bar. You can manipulate the tips easier for quicker steering. That shorter profile, that shorter chord length in the center allows the kite to shoot forward more, so it gets more over your head. That also helps for depower and vertical takeoff. We also removed the pulleys from the front bridle, so that gives you a little bit more direct feeling to the kite, a little bit less delay, and gives you a really solid, bar feel. You can really feel where the kite's at. You always have a really good sense of where your kite is in the sky. So those are pretty much the main changes for the Rebel SLS. Again, just really good boosting kite, great for kite loops with the increased steering speed. I think you can definitely do double loops on the smaller sizes for sure. And yeah, just a great jumping big air kite. The next kite we're going to check out here is our new EVO D Lab. We just released this kite, I believe, in July. This kite was unchanged for a couple of years and was definitely one of our most successful kites over the last few years. A great big air kite, a great all-around kind of do-everything kite. I would say the EVO D Lab definitely has the widest range of use out of all our kites in the entire Duotone range. And we kind of tried to extend on that this year. What this kite does better than the previous EVO D Lab is it has a much higher top end. So the old EVO D Lab tended to get pretty aggressive when it got overpowered and a lot of wind. So you'd have to step your kite size down when you got really powered up. This one has a much bigger top end, so the range is extended. You can stay out on this, you can hold down a bigger kite in more wind. You can depower it and just hold a bigger kite, which means you can do bigger jumps and send it bigger. So this is a great big air kite, great kite for doing loops. This kite is really fast and agile, great for double loops, even triple loops in the small sizes. And yeah, just a great all-around kite. The other thing this kite does better than the previous one is it gives you a really vertical takeoff. It's definitely, if you ride the two back-to-back, this one has really great jumping capabilities. Great, maybe not quite as much hang time as the Rebel, but it definitely gets you up there quickly and has a really good vertical takeoff. So great all-rounder for the EVO D Lab. Yeah, thanks guys. We'll see you on the water.